Hey guys, so I'm out here in the forest. It's quite windy outside, so I had to go into the forest to do this photo shoot. I'm basically going to take pictures of this hoodie and this cap, and I want to show you how I do it when I'm alone, when I just have my tripod, my camera, and yeah, all the accessories that I have to make this photo shoot a little bit more interesting than just a hoodie. So let's go and find our spot. So I found this open spot here that I'm going to use, and I have a camera with me that I'm going to use as an accessory, the Fujifilm X100, and of course the sunglasses and stuff like that to make it a little bit more. So let's set up everything, the tripod, the camera and stuff, and let's get going. So I have my Nomadic and Peter McKinnon Luma bag, I believe they're called, and I have the camera that I'm shooting on today is the Fujifilm X-H2S, and I have the 56mm 1.2 lens. I absolutely adore this lens. This is probably my favorite lens of all Fujinon lenses. It's really nice to have. I have the mic up here. I hope you can hear me properly because it's quite windy in here, but it's really nice to have. Yeah, I have full pockets as well. Nice to have the range of the DJI Mic Mini, because you can just put the DJI Osmo down anywhere, and then you can record what you're doing, and you don't have to hold on to the camera. Basically, you can just do what you're doing and have it record while you're getting ready. So it's quite nice. I don't always work with a tripod, but of course when I'm photographing myself, it's kind of tricky not having a tripod. And yeah, I will actually be, in other notes, I will actually be surprised if you can hear me properly, because it's really windy, and I know the DJI Mic Mini is good, but how good is it? Is it stopping all the wind that is going on right now? That will be really interesting. But I'm just going to shoot with this camera right now, the Fujifilm X-H2S, sorry, and no strobes or anything, just run and gun. So when I'm photographing myself, I use interval timer or interval timing. I do not use like the 10-second or the 3-second timer. I basically go to, I'll show you right here, if you can see it properly. I go to interval timer and I set it for 5 seconds. So then if I press start, it takes pictures every 5 seconds until I stop it again. So that way you don't have to rely on running, taking one picture, running back again, and then doing it all over again. So you can just put it on. Now it's taking pictures every 5 seconds until I stop it. So you can take thousands of pictures while you're just posing for the camera. First of all, we need to have the right gear. Sunglasses, that's what I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna use this as a prop basically. Well, there's a big fly on the Osmo now. Let's leave it right there. So I go to interval timer, start it, and then I flip the screen so I see what's happening, so I can see myself basically. And there it is. Oh, of course there's a... Looks silly, I know, but this is what gets the job done. And as you can see, the interval timer is just ongoing, just taking pictures while I'm talking to you guys and while I'm moving around, and you don't have to run back and check everything because everything is set on follow mode in the focus, and yeah, it just takes care of itself basically. You can just walk around, do whatever you want to do, pretend to be taking pictures, or walk towards the camera to make it look a little bit more natural, and get some close-ups. I'm just gonna stop it and raise it a little bit. It's ridiculous to have a tripod and actually not using it, you know, bending your knees instead. It's so now, okay, and then we just put it on again. Interval timer, 5 seconds. Here we go. And then it is easier to get those close-ups. There we go. I think I heard a tree breaking. And then we can do the classic, I don't know what it is about these shots where I put the camera to the lens. I just love the look of them. Okay, now I'm gonna flip the camera. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. So now I have flipped the camera, so it's turning this way. And it's really nice to have the screen here, so you can basically see everything that's going on while you're taking the pictures, because it's of course kind of tricky to set everything up if you don't have a view of yourself, what you're doing. Again, putting it on interval, and now we have the vertical, so it's basically for Instagram and stuff like that. Face, and then camera autofocus. Quite nice. Okay. Yeah, so I like weird angles as well, like not only shooting like straightforward to your face pictures. So I always try to find either close-ups that are kind of weird, or half face, or close-up of the product. And now it's starting to rain, but we're in the forest and we have a really good hoodie. So okay, let's try to keep the hoodie on, see what happens. And again, I'm shooting vertical. No, horizontal, vertical. I never remember which is which, seriously. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing, just with the camera within. This is probably horizontal. No, this is probably horizontal, right? Let me know in the comments if I'm bullshitting or what. And then 5 seconds again. And this is so comfortable, or so nice. Oh shit, almost fell on my ass. But this is so nice to use this interval timer, because you have all the time in the world and you can just, you know, play with your camera and take as many shots as you want. Then I want to shoot close-ups of the camera, maybe close-up of the glasses, the hat laying on the ground or something like that, to create more of a story, so it's not only pictures of a hoodie. So I'm gonna walk around now a little bit, find spots to put the camera on and take pictures of it, and of course I'll take you with me. And it's getting quite wet here now, but we'll do it fast. So I want to use this to put the camera on. I'll put it right here, like this, and then push the bugs away. And then I'll put the hat with the mic. So it's gonna be different kind of sound right now, so excuse me, but I'll put the hat behind the camera and take some shots. Okay, that looked amazing. So I hope the sound is okay, but it's quite windy and all that, so I hope the sound is okay, but it looks good on the screen. The green line is going up and down, so that's what matters, right? And it's raining a lot now, so I'm gonna go home to the office and let's continue this conversation in the warmth of a very nice office, if I might say so myself. No phone calls, that's always good. Get to do what you want to do in peace and quiet and heavy rain. Oof. Oh, my pants are falling down again. I don't know if they're falling down because I'm getting skinny or if I'm getting too fat. But I guess we'll see that soon. So see you guys back at the office. And now I'm stuck. This is perfect. Yeah. Way to look cool, dude. Okay. Tripod. And let's get going. All the way home. So back at the office, warm and cozy. It was a little bit wet and windy, but it came out really good. Had a fun day in the woods. I love being out there. If you want to support this brand, they're called Miriquidi, and I'll put their link below in the description. It's a small brand, so definitely show your support. It always helps. And please subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 10,000. Like the video, leave a comment. And if you want me to go over a certain topic, definitely drop that in the comments below and we'll make it happen. But this is a type of video I want to do more of. I'm not a really good teacher, but if I record my process and what I'm doing, then maybe you'll learn something from what I do, if you don't know it already. But thank you for watching. If you're still watching, you're amazing. It's a long video, so thank you for that. And like I said, subscribe, like, comment, and sharing is always caring, right? Until the next one, guys. See ya.